will be taking on the Seven District Cricket Academy. It should be a very, very exciting game of cricket as both teams gearing up and getting ready. Well, that's the lineup for Lexington Shotgun, and the news from the center, Seven Districts Cricket Academy. They won the toss and elected to bowl first. Lexington, Fad Nawaz. You got Junaid Khan Afridi, Nasir Faraz, Usman Pandit, Faisal Beg, Zain, Tahir Zaman, Mujahid Amin, Muhammad Mohsin, Alam, Sher, Wali Afridi. A lot of mixture of youth and experience at the same time. And talk about the Seven Districts Cricket Academy. Zainullah is their captain. Amirullah, Muhammad Azam, Ahmed Tariq, Farman Ali, Tarindu Pereira, Rahil Ali, Muhammad Irshad, Wahab Hassan, Nabil Aziz, the two left-arm spinners there, and Muhammad Umar. Plenty of exciting faces there for the Seven Districts Cricket Academy, and they'll be looking to get few early wickets. It should be a very exciting contest. A place up for grabs in the semi-finals for both the teams. We already have 3 semi-finalists: Ali Pharma, GHK Properties, and latest of them, Z Sports. Who will grab the 4th spot? It remains to be seen. Time for some live action as fielders making their way out to the center. They're playing with 3 spinners. One right arm leg spinner, 2 left arm spinners, Nabil and Wahab. It will be interesting to see them bowl in tandem. Two umpires out there in the center. We are about to get underway pretty shortly. Asif Iqbal and Mr. Kashif Billah, the 2 umpires for this game. And we have the services of Mr. Tehseen Javed, our honorable match referee. Won the toss, and obviously keeping due in mind, they have decided to bowl first. It will be interesting who they start with the new ball. Got few options. The batting looks strong with Zainullah, Ahmed Tariq, Farman Ali, Tarindu Pereira, who was one of those mystery bowlers with the ball and handy with the bat. Lovely conditions, not so ideal. When you talk about for the bowling point of view, especially there's quite a bit of dew around. 2 openers making their way out to the center. 2 right-handers. Fad Nawaz alongside Junaid Khan Afridi. Now that Lexington, they're batting first, they will have to think of a score somewhere around close to 200, if not more. Because even though CSS, they fell apart and they lost that quarterfinal, but they did get up to 190 mark. So batting is relatively easy, especially in the second half of the innings. Second half of the match, and this Being played late in the evening. It's 9:35 p.m. local time here in Sharjah. By another 90 odd minutes, you will kick in. So you need to have that cushion of 15 to 20 runs extra. Junaid Afridi on strike. First delivery. Nice start. Good start all round. They have gone in with spin straight away. Rail. Quality bowler. It's a spin heavy. 7 District Cricket Academy. Plays that cut shot. Finds the space. It's the fast outfield. Great effort, but it goes for a boundary. I hope he hasn't done anything to himself while trying to stop that boundary. Such a fast outfield. Fahd Nawaz is a beautiful player, square of the wicket. The momentum, oh, that is nasty. His ankle did hit the concrete and the grill as he tumbles over. Looks to force it off the back foot. Fahd Nawaz is a good player of spin. Farman Ali behind the stumps. He'll be urging the boys on. Toe end of the bat. It will be a tough chase to pull it in. Another boundary. Not quite convincing, but they all count. Capped a little low. Bottom of the bat. Just race down to third man. His outfield is unforgiving. Clipped away on the onside. Excellent bit of fielding. 7 Districts Cricket Academy, one of the best around in UAE. Facilities are top class. They produce some wonderful talent. This is the time for these young cricketers to really showcase their talent here on the big stage. End of the first over. 11 for none. Oh, excellent delivery from Irshad. So close to the off stump. Junaid was rooted to the crease there. And that ball skidded on and narrowly missed the off stump by a whisker of a margin. close shave for Junaid Afridi. I think on this track, especially against medium pacers, you need to commit yourself forward. Nice clip from Junaid on the onside. Picks up his first boundary. In fact, that's his second boundary. First one, a streaky one in the first over. That's a lot more convincing off the pads. Nicely done. $15 for none. He's timing the ball well. When you offer the full face of the bat on this track, there is no real demons. It's coming onto the bat nicely. All you need to do is look to play on the front foot. No need to play that cross-batted shots, especially when there's not much room offside off stump. You can easily get a drag on. Present the full face. There's plenty of runs on offer. Oh, that has gone through everyone. Unlucky for the bowler. 4 byes. I think it was the off cutter. He just nipped back, gripped in the surface, and it goes past the wicketkeeper, who was deceived as well. Some good aggression here from Irshad. That was a good delivery. He's been consistent in this over. Twice he's beaten the inside half of Junaid Afridi's bat. Good prospect. 7 districts, they have invested a lot on him. He's been around the side for now a year or so. Slow delivery. Lofted. Not quite convincing there from Afridi. Nabil gives Shays a couple of runs to finish the second. 21 for none after 2. Nabil into the attack. Worked behind square for 4. Fahd Nawaz does play that shot really well. Fraction too short and beautifully picked up. He can't afford to drop it short as a spinner. That was not the best of starts from Nabil Aziz. . Good comeback. That's where he needs to be more often than not. He needs to consistently hit that length. There won't be much spin. He's got to attack those stumps with the odd ball just skidding on. Look to threaten to hit the pads of one which skids on and stays low. In with an LBW sort of chance. The large Keswani in the last game bowled beautifully. Use those variations. There's not much spin on offer here. That's a good strike. Thump down the ground into the side screen for 6. Fraction too full from Nabil. And gets a treatment. Already few signs of dew. Towels are out. It's tough work. If you miss your length by just a foot either side, the batters will look to jump all over you on this surface. Not much margin. "11 runs of the over, 3 gone, 32 for none." Lexington off to a great start. A shot to continue. Cracked away. Square of the wicket. There is that protection. You can't challenge the arm of this man in the deep. Wahab Hassan, who is a brilliant athlete. You're off to a very, very good start. String onto the pads, and he's got something on it. It goes for a boundary. Runs really flowing here for Lexington. Just fraction too straight. Winning the toss and bowling first. Well, that was the good decision. Good toss to win. But then you got to execute your plans as well. Got to get it right. Driving on the up, handsomely through the offside. Nabil is with the chase. Ball wins. This is cracking stuff. Timing it beautifully through extra cover. It's such a fast outfield. It's hard to stop runs. I think they need to come up with some variations, change of pace. Those slow ball off cutters. Just like that. Take the pace off. Can't afford to be predictable. Got to mix it up consistently. $41 for none after 3.4 overs. Going over 11 runs per over at this stage. Big shot. Has he got all of it? Yes, he has. He puts his shot into the stands with a lovely hit. This time he goes full. He gets the treatment. A brilliant hit. Clean as a whistle. And they will need some assistance to get the ball back. What a brilliant start here for Lexington. Fourth quarterfinal of Union's. Fourth quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Here, this iconic venue, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lexington at the moment cruising. That was a good delivery. Little fumble from Wahab, but he does recover pretty quickly. End of 4 overs. 48 for none. $48 for none after 4 overs. The openers are full in control at the moment. There's pressure on everyone here. 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Well, he's got a breakthrough. Nabil Aziz picks up an important wicket. Wicket of Junaid Afridi. He was looking so good. He's hit that hard and straight to extra cover. It was traveling. That's a very good take. Timely breakthrough. And as he throws his head back in disappointment. He's walking back. 48 for 1. Losing Junaid Afridi, that brings Nasser Faraz out to the middle. First ball wicket in this over for Nabil. Another talented batter, Nasser Faraz, in at 3. They got a slip in place. We haven't seen much turn on offer as yet. Fired that one through. That arm ball skidding on from Nabil. Fahd Nawaz will be eyeing a big score because it's a great opportunity for him on a pitch which is just tailor-made for batting. Opportunity to cash in. This is a good over from Nabil. Wicket of the first one, then able to maintain pressure through some accurate bowling. Big shot, but going down the leg side. Too much angle. Bowling slightly wider of the crease as well. Look at that. Comfortably would have missed leg stump by a fair margin. Always the wicketkeeper is the greatest indicator. He went down the leg side as well. Looking to break the shackles. Gets beaten on the inside edge. Fahd Nawaz. Little bit of pressure building here from Nabil. That's good work. He goes for that sweep shot, one of his favorites. But he doesn't beat that square leg on that occasion. End of a tidy over from Nabil. Time for more spin. It's going to be Wahab Hassan into the attack for the first time. Apologies for technical glitch regarding the scoring on your screen. The fiver was done. I hope they get the system right pretty soon. We'll be able to show you exactly what the score is. This is a good little period of play for the 76 Cricket Academy. They're just building some nice pressure. So far, so good from Wahab Hassan. Lofted over the top. Nicely done by Fahd Nawaz. He's a beautiful timer of the ball. And when he does strike them, he strikes them with grace as well. Lovely balance at the crease. Good big stride going forward. Good signs from the captain of Lexington Shotgun. Much better delivery. Attacking those stumps is the right way to go. That's too close to cut, but he's found the gap. He will run hard, come back for the second. Beautiful cricket stroke from Fahd Nawaz. One bounce. Elegantly done. Superbly done. Down the ground for 4. End of another over. Nasser Faraz on strike. Time for some leg spin of Mohammad Umar. Not a big turner of the ball. He's got a good wrong one. Skids them on. That's his real strength. Fahd Nawaz looking good. He's eyeing that leg side boundary. That's his strength through square leg and through cover. That's a great drive. They got protection in front of the wicket for Fahd Nawaz because he's so strong in that area. Good bowling from Umar. Just keeping it tight. Fourth quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. You're watching it live from this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lots of great memories over the years. This iconic venue brings to the table, both at international level and also at the domestic level. It's an absolute pleasure to be calling the game, and I'm sure same goes for these players as well. When you walk out, there's a different feel to it. When you enter into a place like that, all those great players walking through those dressing rooms over the years, so many great memories. Certainly an experience for the lifetime. Decent over from Omar. Dew is getting heavier and heavier by the minute. Someone behind the bowler's arm. Kashif making sure that he gets rid of those. Clever batting from Nasser Faraz. Working the ball into the gaps. Another over ticks by. Wahab Hassan to continue. Nice drive. A little fumble on the offside. Was played firmly by Nasser. He picks up a single. Every ball they're wiping off with the towel. Sign of things to come as this game progresses. Big shout. Just got his back down in time. Good bit of bowling here from Wahab. He's threatening to hit the front pad. Nicely niced away. And a quick single. Umar was quick enough, but not quick enough to stop Fahd Nawaz commit to that single. Full toss, loose delivery. Nasser will be really gutted with himself here. He's missed out on a full toss. Gets away with it. Wahab. Sigh of relief for him. That should have been smacked anywhere. Demanding conditions, not easy, especially as a spinner. Good use of the feet here. Oh, he's done well. For a moment, must have thought he just overran that one, but has got his balance right at the end. Nabil Aziz. They're trying to hold things back here, the 7 District Cricket Academy. Anything around 170, 180, they'll feel like they've done well under these conditions. And then they're going to have to bat really well to chase it down. Cuts and cuts straight to backward point. End of another over. Spinners in tandem. Man is skidding them on. They got to be careful because you won't get that overspin, that bounce which normal leg spinner gets. It sits up to be hit. He's more of a skidder. He bowls it from that trajectory, almost 12 o'clock. And that's the electronic scoreboard here. It says 70 for 1. While we're having some issues, not able to provide that score card at the bottom of your screen. So that's a good news. Thanks to the cameraman. 70 for 1 Lexington. Hope to get it fixed pretty soon. Big shout. And the finger goes up. Fahd Nawaz is not quite convinced. But Kashabilla is. He's just standing his ground in disappointment or in disbelief. He's been given caught behind. The 7th District Cricket Academy, they celebrate. Mar has got his first wicket. He maybe is wondering whether his bat hit the turf and made a noise as well. Let's have a look. It was a well-flighted delivery. Can't really tell from here. Must have been sound. And Kashyap think is the sound of ball hitting the willow. 71 for 2. That's a replay again of that dismissal of Fahd Nawaz. He was not convinced with that decision. Shaking his head. One of those decisions where umpire has that split second to make his judgment. Nice punch on the offside from Faisal. He gets off the mark. Fahd Nawaz. Maybe he was thinking they hit the bat on the ground at the same time. Was it off the outside edge? Can't really tell from here. Oh, that was a good wrong one. Nasser just shut the bat down in time. End of a proving over from Mohammad Umar. He's picked up a wicket as well. 73 for 2. 73 for 2. That says the scoreboard. After 9 overs. It's a good little fight back here from the bowlers of 7 districts. Cricket Academy. Perfect length from Wahab Hassan. Testing the defense of Nasser here. Not giving him any room. He likes to hang back at times and look to play that cut shot or that big slog sweep through the onside, which is resisted so far. That's his bread and butter. Doesn't get past that fielder. He's always looking to play that shot. Again, on the offside, Ahmed Tariq. Opportunity. Well, it's all happening. There's a mix-up between Nasser and Faisal Beg. Well fielded by Ahmed Tariq. They're looking sharp in the field. The 7 District Cricket Academy. Asif Iqbal having a quiet word with the wicket keeper. Beautifully bowled by Wahab. There's enough pressure building on Nasser. He went to one of his favorite shots. Twice he went for the cut and found the placement. I just needs to get off strike here. He's gone. Excellent field placing. Excellent bit of bowling from Wahab. He's really worked him over with a lot of pressure created from both hands. That's terrific bowling. Slowed it up. Good catch at short mid. 7 Districts Cricket Academy. They are on top here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 2 quick wickets. 73 for 3. That's the scoreboard at the moment. 73 for 3. Wahab Hassan, middle of a wonderful spell. Top class over comes to an end. Spin in tandem doing wonders here for the 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Worked away fine. Thankfully, we've been able to see the scores right at the bottom of your screen. It's been sorted out after that technical issue just happened. 75 for 3. Faisal Beg and Usman Pandit in the middle. Oh, very good delivery. Big shout. I think there was a bit of an inside edge. Dangerous ploy to go back. Done him in length. It was, look at that. It pitched, I'm sure, within those 2 meters. A stride forward and he would have got to the pitch of the ball and drive it towards mid-off. That's better. Hesitant to come forward. There's no real spin. Sideways. We haven't seen much side spin. It's just sliding on. They've allowed the spinners to get into a groove here. Oh, brilliant effort. They've got to be mindful of the fact this, the 7 District Cricket Academy, they're young, they're athletic. They will throw themselves around. They set high standards in the field. Got to be careful in running between the wickets. Straight away towards your third. 11 overs done and dusted. 76 for 3. Push away for a quick single. Ahmed Tariq with a little fumble. Had he picked that one up, it would have been in trouble for these two. Usman Pandit, Faisal Beg. They got to be careful. Nice flight. He's been consistent in terms of length, line, but he just managed to mix his pace, mix his flight. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Hit hard down the ground from Usman Pandit. The 7 District Cricket Academy, they're controlling things beautifully at the moment. And what has been very, very impressive, the spinners stepping up. And I would say difficult bowling conditions. Oh, lovely delivery. Playing for spin. That one went straight on. Inside edge. Gives him a single. $79 for 3 after 11.5 overs for Harbison with a magnificent spell. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Fantastic delivery. He didn't pick that arm ball. Maybe there's a little bit of bat. Saved him on that occasion. Look at that, those variations. That was beautifully bowled. Yes, big inside edge. Great umpiring. 79 for 3 after 12 overs. Couple of more runs added to the total. Lexington, they're just lacking a little bit of intent here, feeling the pressure exerted by the spinners, Wahab, Umar, and Nabil Aziz. I think they can afford to just free themselves up here. Well fielded again. They're looking so sharp in the field. And it has to be said, they've created a lot of pressure. Goes fine. Using the pace, using the angle. Faisal Beg. Desperate dive. He's done really well. I think it was right down there. The brilliant effort. Every run means a great deal for this young side. They'll be looking to seriously upset Lexington here and knock them over. If they don't play their best cricket, this side has the potential of going all the way. We already have our 3 semi-finalists: Alif Farma, GHK Properties, big slog sweep, man back, taken, pressure was building, He was 1 of 6 before that shot. And he picks out the man in the deep. That's the end of Usman. Another wicket goes down. 4 down for 84 now. Good catching in the deep. That's good stuff. Omar, reward for some accurate bowling for him. 84 for 4. Zainul Abidin strides out to the middle. In at number 6. The pressure is on here. That's a big full toss. Gets away with it. Not easy conditions. A little bit of dew coming in. In fact, it's quite a bit of dew. So we have our 3 semi-finalists. Z Sports, Aleph Pharma, GHK Properties. Who joins them? There's an opportunity for both these sides to grab that 4th spot. Hit hard on the offside to the sweeper. And if another fine over. 13 overs gone. 86 for 4. Nice drive down the ground from Faisal. New bowler is Amin. So they've gone with pace now. Right arm medium pacer. The spinners seem to create a lot of pressure. Well, Lexington, they just got bobbed down. It will be interesting to see whether he creates any sort of pressure. Every dot ball at this stage of the game is just about perfect for the 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Oh, lovely change of pace. Just fell over a bit in his follow through. Now that was a good delivery though from Amin. They're looking charged up as a side. This young side of the 76 Cricket Academy. That'll be a wide offside off stump. 76 Cricket Academy. They don't need at this stage that bowlers, they just take the pressure off, take the foot off the gas. It's been wonderful work done up till this point. They have 4 wickets. They've not allowed them to get away. Couple of loose overs can really shift the momentum. You don't want that to happen. Nicely clipped away. Anything around 150, 160, they will feel like the purpose of winning the toss and bowling first. Job well done. That's what they would be saying to themselves. And they must contain them now. Around that 140 to 150 mark, because they're 90 for 4. Still 6 overs remaining after this. If they go 10 runs per over, which is quite a lot considering the current momentum, but it's possible with 6 wickets in hand. Still they end up scoring 150. That'll be a wide. And deliveries like that won't really help the cause. Good delivery, good result. I mean, going for that Yorker. Zan missing out on that opportunity. 4th quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Coming to you live from this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Magnificent place, a magnificent atmosphere. Lovely, cool and pleasant evening. We have entered into the winter in this part of the world. Pleasant weather. Few spectators are out there enjoying themselves as well. That's a fine shot. It's a long chase. Cut off well. Couple to finish. The 14th. 93 for 4. Faisal goes big and well fielded again. They fielded brilliantly so far. Energetic. Really putting in those hard yards in the field. They seems to come here with a purpose. of not only challenging Lexington, but you can sense from the body language that they are here to beat them. Still, it's a long way off. We're only into 14.2 overs. A lot of cricket still to be played. Just the way they're able to strangle hold of this batting lineup. Whipped away towards mid-on. Umar has bowled brilliantly today. He's been accurate enough as a leg spinner in these conditions. That's quite brilliant from Umar. He's shown a lot of accuracy. Not much turn. But he skidded those wrong ones. The top spinners on. 2 for 18. He's got a job to do to finish well here. Zain will be eyeing a boundary. He goes for it. Straight and just short of long off. They're inching to go big. You can sense there's a lot of pressure on these batters. .97 for 4. One more delivery remaining. The 15th over. They'll be eyeing 160. 12 runs per over. I'm not sure it will be enough. Batting looks strong for 76. Cricket Academy with the likes of Ahmed Tariq, Farman Ali. Makes room and gets beaten. Superb bowling. A wonderful spell from the youngster. 2 overs. 4 overs. 2 for 19. Wonderful stuff. 15 gone. 97 for 4. Going into the last 5 overs now. 97 for 4. Pace on. Offside off stump. To the bigger part of the ground, and it's been picked up. Amin strikes. That's the end of Zan, who perishes. Looking to play a big shot offside off stump. Carved away, big boundaries, square of the wicket. Picks the man out. They could do nothing wrong at the moment. The 7 District Cricket Academy. 5 down for 97. Alam strides out to the middle. 97 for 5 in the 4th quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20. Down the leg side. Given as a wide. Asif Iqbal in action there. Hamid has got to be careful. So far he's done well. It's just about the momentum of the game. Got to be consistent right till the end from their point of view. And the other end, Lexington, they would want to finish with a flurry. They got some experienced bowlers, but this will take some effort to defend. Hit hard back down the pitch. Hits the stumps on the opposite end, at the bowler's end. Saved few runs. Nudged away on the offside. He gets off the mark with a single. Looking to come back for the second. That would have been curtains because they're absolutely on anything here. The way they're anticipating, the way they've fielded so far, have created a lot of tension in the middle for the batters. Tracked away on the offside. Just a single. Hundred up for Lexington. Much too late to their delight, but they've been up against a very good combined effort of the bowlers of the 7 District Cricket Academy. The right arm leg spin of Omar is impressed. 2 left arm spinners have done a good job. Alam swinging hard. Now it's desperate times here for Lexington. They need to finish on a high here. The time is running out for them. You will always challenge you. Wow, Hassan. He's a real competitor. You can't challenge his arm. So strong from the deep. 103 for 5 after 16 overs. Nabil back into the attack. Leg side ish. Swept around the corner. Again, brilliant fielding. He was right down there. It's good to get his lines slightly shift towards off stump. Good to see straight away Farman having a word with him. A dot ball at this stage is just absolutely bonus here. Alam looking to hit hard. 6 out, 6 of 6 for him. On the other end, Faisal Beg also struggling. 17 of 18 deliveries. Flat and hard and dropped. Can you believe it? It's Zainullah, the captain down there at long on, who's put down a chance and it is gone through his hands. Most probably it's gone the distance as well because he was very close to the ropes. Let's have a look. Oh yes, comfortably over for 6. Rubbing salt to the wounds here. Clearly not impressed Nabil. He goes again. This is convincing blow here. Onto the top tier. And falls back into play. Alam with 2 meaty blows. Previous was a drop catch. This was absolutely clean. What a strike from Alam. Much needed impetus provided into this innings. That's a wonderful hit. Excellent over in the context of the game for Lexington. 15 of it. It's amazing. Things can change really, really quickly. Carved away by Faisal. And poor bit of fielding under pressure. 2 lapses in this over. 19 of the over. 7 Days Cricket Academy making the basic errors just at the back end of the innings. Oh, look at that. Just took his eyes off the ball. Goes through his legs for 4. 122 for 5 after 17. Struck hard down the ground, lost going into the last 3 overs. They got to be careful. All the momentum can be shifted towards Lexington if they go all around the park. It's an amazing game. It's a game of glorious uncertainties, and it's a game of momentum and belief. That last over producing 19. Just put the pressure back on. Slow delivery. Asif lets that one go. Staying leg side of the ball. Couldn't reach to that line there. Alam. You got to feel for the bowler as well. Nabil Aziz. Tongue down the ground. Drop catch. Well, that was marginal. This time he's picked the slow one. And what a hit into the stands. Into the Sachin Tendulkar stand from Alam. Dangerous period of play here for the 7 District Cricket Academy. What a hit. Fantastic blow. Well fielded there by Ahmed Tariq at extra cover. They're getting some momentum into this innings. 34-run partnership. Faisal also really needs to get into his act here. What a shot. Goes for 4. They're just losing the plot here. I think Farman Ali has got a role to play. He's one of those senior cricketers like Wahab Hassan to just calm things down. It was a fantastic blow from Faisal. He's been kept quiet, but this is his moment to break free. Oh, catch put down. Now the wicketkeeper makes an error. Slightly wrong-footed. Another boundary. All of a sudden they got up to 139. It's amazing. Things can turn around so quickly. Slightly caught off guard there. Farman Ali races down to third man. 139 for 5. A shot back into the attack. It starts off with a wide delivery. And really, the pressure is on here on these young cricketers to respond under pressure. It's never easy bowling at the death. Slow ball, bumper, bowled it into the wicket. Little fumble. And Farman Ali. It goes through his legs. All of a sudden, the wicketkeeper is under pressure. A drop catch. Last ball of the last over. Now he misses out on a run out opportunity. It was a difficult throw to take. That one skidded low and just took his eyes off. It's all happening out there in the middle. Lexington, now they've got momentum. Heaved away on the leg side. They'll be aiming to come back for another couple. Now he makes it. What a partnership between these two. 47 run stand in quick time. The innings was just going nowhere, but Alam with that quick fire 32. It all started with that over of Nabil. Drop catcher long gone, and things have really turned 360 afterwards. On the onside. Now the slide. Another couple of runs. It's all happening in the middle at the moment, but runs are flowing. This game has got the making of a very, very close one, because Lexington, they've got experience in their attack. They've got pace as well. 7 District Cricket Academy, they got some fine batters, but they're going to deal with pressure of a knockout game. It makes a very, very good game, an intriguing game to watch as we are coming towards the end of the first innings. 18.4 overs, 147 for 5. Excellent change of pace. Well, they're asking the umpire. Wasn't it was given as a wide? It was that slow bumper. That square leg umpire doesn't think so. It was high enough to be called. This angle will tell us it was definitely over the head. Shad bowled a decent over, hasn't conceded a boundary. This is the last important delivery coming up. Oh, improvisation. Clever from Faisal Beg. Gets the boundary, 150 up for Lexington. At one stage they were struggling to get there. Flurry of runs at the back end. 151 for 5 after 19 overs. Sliced away on the offside. Difficult chance. Great effort, but doesn't quite carry. More importantly, they pick up a couple of runs. Sliced it. Big boundaries to that part of the ground. Excellent effort from the youngster. Firm stroke down the ground. They're coming back for the second. Fielding is just gone off the radar here in the last couple of overs. That'll be a wide offside off stump. It's becoming tough here at the end for these young cricketers of 7th District Cricket Academy. Not able to really handle the pressure. Bit of panic. Few drop chances. A run out opportunity missed. They've at least given away 15 in the field in the last 4 overs. They fielded brilliantly. They bowled brilliantly. It's amazing when one drop chance can change the game, change the swing momentum of the game. That's poor from Nabil Aziz at this level. You can't do that. The wheels are falling off. Look at that for a fielding effort. Technique was poor. Didn't get himself into a side-on position, into a strong position. Let's go a boundary. It's all Lexington. in the last 5 overs and a bit. Good delivery at this stage of the game. Another ball falls in no man's land. It's all happening in the middle. A lot of oohs and ahs. Last ball of the innings. Well, that's the end of the innings. Plenty of drama towards the end. But Lexington, they got a score on the board. $163. At one stage, they never looked like getting of Junaid Khan Afridi looked Nawaz, 9 for Nasir Faraz. Faisal Beg unbeaten, 33 of 23. Couple of failures there for Usman Pandit and Zan in that period. But Alam Sher made the difference. 46 of 23 for some lusty ball striking, some poor fielding towards the end helped their cause. They got to 163 for 5 after 20 overs. That's the bowling card for 7 districts. Rail, 1 over, none for 11. Irshad, 3 overs, none for 34. Nabil got a bit of tap towards the end, 1 for 34, 1 for 19 for Wabas, and he was the pick of the bowlers. 2 for 19 for Umar as well. Bowled fantastically well. And expensive returns for Aminullah, who went for 42 of his 4 overs. These are the innings highlights. Fahd Nawaz getting that one away through square leg then. That was the first wicket, beautifully caught at extra cover. It was travelling. Then Fahd Nawaz given caught behind of Umar. That was the period of play where the spinners, they got on top. Usman Pandit miscued one to square leg. Another fine shot there. Those drop catches, they really hurt towards the end. Well, we'll take a short little break. Welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium one more time for the fourth quarter final of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. The two umpires making their way out to the center. Muhammad Asif and Mr. Kashif Billah. Run chase. It's going to be an interesting one. The 7 District Cricket Academy, they need 164 in 20 overs. The ground looks in great condition, but not great conditions if you're a bowler. That lush green fast outfield looks quite damp, with plenty of dew really taking its toll. They just got away from the 7 District Cricket Academy in the last 5 overs, producing 60 odd. Two openers going out to the center. They have fair amount of experience. Zainullah has played a lot of cricket over the years. He'll be the key to this run chase. Good batting conditions. They need to get off to a good start. It will be interesting to see the body language. Did that onslaught in the last few overs rattle them? Perfect conditions for bat on a pitch which is just skidding on. Fast outfield. It will skid on. They got to convince themselves to stay on that front foot. Look to get forward. Zainullah at the top of the order. All is getting in readiness for the first ball of the run chase. The fourth quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Mr. Kashif Billah making sure he gets everything in order. And here we go. Ready to go. Zainul Abidin behind the stumps. Play says the umpire. And here we go. Zan on strike. Plays a very good pull shot. First up, he's an attacking stroke maker. Excellent shot through mid wicket. You can't afford to drop it short to him early on. Oh, that shot mid wicket's head. It was not really short, but he was committed. He picked the length early. Wali Afridi needs to be a yard fuller here. Attack those stumps. That'll be a wide offside off stump. So touch waiver start here from Wali. Start is the key. When you're defending that sort of score in these conditions, you got to bowl well up front with the new ball. As you can see on your screen as well, around the square, it looks quite damp. Clearly going down the leg side. Very optimistic shout. Inward movement. Pretty ordinary shot from Zan as well. Just a typical swipe across the line without even really looking at the ball. His head went up in the air. That was coming back a long way off the seam. Sharp movement again, and he was caught off guard. He's getting prodigious movement of the seam. He's got to utilize that by just going a couple of yards a bit fuller. Invite the drive. He can go through right through the gate. Try to hit those stumps. At the moment, he's a bit too short. No ball heaved away on the leg side. That's a replay of the last delivery. Just overstriding there. Called as a no ball. Just overstepping the mark. There's a free hit for Zan, who doesn't get hold of it. Superb change of pace from Wali. Got wonderful, subtle changes of pace, which he utilizes to great effect. Good young fast bowler from Lexington. Again, that short arm jab is taken. That's a brilliant catch. It's Tahir Zaman at short mid wicket, who's taken a screamer. A magnificent catch to remove Zan. He never looked like settle at the crease. He was going after everything. Hit hard. What a catch. Has to be said. Absolute stunner. 8 for 1. Eight for 1. That brings Ahmed Tariq, the talented Ahmed Tariq, in at 3. Loose shot offside off stump. Almost nicked one to the keeper. Very good delivery to start off against Ahmed Tariq. 8 for 1 after 1. With an offer. Smashed away by Amin. First delivery from Mohammed Mohsin. Touch of width there. Offside off stump. It's been dispatched square of the wicket. It was in the air, but it was hit with brutal force. They come out with a purpose here. They come out to play a few shots. And why not? They are an aggressive side. There's no need to be dive-wandering here. Fumble that allows him to get off strike. Nicely played on the onside by Ahmed Tariq. After a nervous start, last ball, last over, he poked at a wide one. Much more in control, working it on the onside, getting off the mark. He'll be the key to this run chase. That calming influence is required. Quick delivery from Mohammed Mohsin. He's one of those bowlers, bit like Zishan Nasir, someone who really brings the ball back into the right-handers, cramps them for room. Even that short ball did appear to come back at him. That delivery snaking back, not an easy delivery to tackle for any right-hander. Upish and away from the fielder. Chase on. Great effort by Fad Nawaz. Excellent commitment from the captain. Pulling in that dive. Have a look at him go. That is going to be a boundary. But you can't fault the effort of the captain. the right call has been made. That's a wild swing. End of 2 overs, 18 for 1. Down the leg side volley. He's got to be a lot more accurate. He's getting that movement, and that's where I think Nawaz needs to be consistently having a chat with him. Try to just calm him down. Maybe perhaps he's just trying to bowl a bit too fast here. He needs to be just consistent, build pressure. That brings wickets for you. Oh, that is absolutely a gift. Good take by the wicketkeeper Zan. He's got his work cut out. Getting the ball to go a long way off the seam. He's got to get a couple of things right. A, he's got to get close to the stumps. That will enable him to pitch the ball on and around off stump. Then he needs to be a yard fuller to hit those stumps. The kind of movement he's getting, he's in with a big opportunity. This ball will not be swinging for too long. While the ball is swinging, you've got to make use of that new ball. Again on that middle leg stump line. Amatarg is the real key to this run chase. One of those experienced batters in this lineup. On the other end, he's gonna go for everything here. Struck hard, straight to mid-off. He will take his chances, That's the way he plays. His intentions are pretty clear. And he wants to swing his willow as hard as he could. That brings a lot of risk itself. That's a lot better. Around that channel of off stump. Lexington, they are really up for the contest. At one stage, they were behind the game. Never looked like getting to 150. A partnership between Faisal Beg and Alam Sher towards the end got them to 163. Now, they're an experienced side. They will make use of the conditions on offer, work as a unit, try to create pressure on this young side. Short ball, top edge, races down to third man boundary for 4. This is poor bowling from Wali Afridi, has to be said. Why you can't hit the channel? In the field restrictions, a short ball is a risk. Someone like Amin, who's prepared to throw the kinch and sink at it, why not? How many balls he's bowled which are hitting the stumps? Hardly any. Steep bounce, but again he's on the shorter side here. It's a defensive ploy. You're leaking runs anywhere, but you're not giving yourself a chance to pick up wickets when you bowl this sort of length. Last ball of the third over, 26 for 1. Nicely played on the onside. Good work at short mid wicket. Stop that single. 26 for 1 after 3. Knocked him over with a beauty. Superb length. And that's where you bowl. Mohsin Mohammed with an absolute beauty of a delivery. In swinger on a perfect length. This was something Wali can take a cue of. Look at that fuller length. Hitting the top of a leg stump. That's the end of another batter. Playing slightly across the line. I mean, 26 for 2. Six for 2 for Ali. Big job to do for him. This is the pair. If they are to get over the line here and reach the semi-finals, I think the bulk of runs need to be coming from these two for the 7 District Cricket Academy. Two most experienced batters are in the middle, and they are in the middle. They need a partnership. Knocked him over with an absolute beauty. Great length. Outstanding bowling from Mohammed Mohsin. In swinger. Right on the money. And Farman Ali doesn't have a clue about that one. Look at that front foot. It never moved. That's poor technique when you're facing an in-swing bowler. And the stumps are rattled. 3 down for 26. Mohammed Mohsin is on a hat-trick. Absolute jaffer of a delivery. 26 for 3. 7 District Cricket Academy, they are tottering. "26 for 3. We talk about that length, that line. Here's the first one. Second one, even better. A foot fuller. Hits the top of off stump. Well, this is something Wali wasn't able to do. He's on a hat trick here. And he's in with a big opportunity. If he gets this one right. Oh, nice drive. Confident drive from Azam into the fence for 4. It's all happening in the middle. Wickets, runs, slightly bit too fuller. Excellent drive, confident one from Azam. Square boundary for 4. "30 for 3, exactly the kind of start Lexington they were hoping for. He's really pumped. Massive celebrations getting those 2 wickets. It was a bit of tangle there. Hitting the bat pretty hard. Mohammad Mohsin, his own song here. I'll be tempted to give him another over. Try and go for the kill here. Now it's going to be hard work getting to 164. When you lose 3 wickets inside first 4 overs. Another loose shot. They seem to be in real hurry. No application whatsoever. You got to be respecting the good deliveries. Even in T20 cricket, you got to get off strike. That's what Ahmed Tarak, I think, would be suggesting from the other end. Really steaming in here, Mohsin. Aiming for those stumps. Short ball to end the over. 4 overs gone. 30 for 3. Zaman into the attack. He took a brilliant catch to remove Zainullah. That kind of fielding effort can really inspire the rest of the unit, and they need it at that time. Now he's got a ball in his hand. He'll be steaming in, making impact with the ball now. Good start, right in that zone straight away. worked away on the onside. Big boundaries. Square of the wicket. Awesome. He's got to be a little more tighter in technique. Can't afford to really play loose offside off stump. That's a lot better. Hitting the bat hard. They're really in the contest here. You can hear the noise as well. They're really up for the contest. You can sense the tension in the middle. It's a great short ball. That'll be the end for Azim. More celebrations for Lexington. Another batter departs. Great pace bowling. Digged in shot. Pretty ordinary. He was on to the front foot, looking to play that shot. Got big on him. 4 down for 31. (31 for 4). After 4.4 overs, Tharindu Pereira in at number 6. Capable batter. The Sri Lankan as well. Got a bit of experience. But he's got a tough situation to deal with. Nice away on the offside. Looking for that quick single. Got to be absolutely sure. Can't afford a mix up here. Another very good delivery. Pitched on leg stump and went away. Tharindu got lucky, didn't edge that one. There are catchers behind the wicket, waiting for an opportunity. 31 for 4 after 5. Excellent delivery. Excellent captaincy. Fahd Nawaz going for the kill here. Giving another over to Mohsin. And this is the over they need to really survive. Ahmed Tariq really holds the key. If they remove him, this game is almost done and dusted. He's standing in the middle between the 7 District Cricket Academy and Lexington One Fields. This is the moment, right here, right now. Wrapped on the pads. Excellent shout. Oh, that was very, very close. It will be a very, very interesting replay. Mohsen is pleading. Let's have a look. Oh, a bit of bat involved. That must have saved him. Excellent delivery though. Things are just heating up. Fahd Nawaz is trying to cool things down. The fast bowler is really full of aggression, but you got to be respecting the decision of the umpire. Can't get over the top with those emotions. Nice punch, brilliant fielding. Run seems to dry out completely at the moment. Mohsen has bowled just a great spell. The intensity in every single delivery from him has been top notch. Another very good delivery. At this stage, you won't mind to be driven even. Just pitch the ball up. Look to go through the defenses. That was a good short ball. I'm sure he's just looking to set him up for the fuller one. Let's try and aim and hit those stumps. Go for that LBW. Bold dismissal. If he can get it to straighten down the line, he can bring the outside edge into play as well. Ahmed Tariq 3 of 10. He's absorbing pressure here. Can afford to be a yard fuller, especially the delivery bowled to Farman, who was just in a beautiful length, in swing, going right through. Oh, he's fended that. Looks in trouble. This is sharp stuff here. Where that it struck him. It's a maiden over. Great heat from Mohammad Mohsen. 6 overs gone. 31 for 4. Power play done and dusted, but I don't think so. They're gonna just ease the field out to allow them easy singles. They have a slip cordon, second slip, gully, point, cover, mid off, third man, fine leg, and square leg out on the boundary. Inside edge. Tarindu gets off the mark in a very streaky fashion. That 132 looks a long way off now. How long can Ahmed Tariq play like this? 3 of 12. Nice deflection, fine, and desperate effort. Couldn't stop it. It was not a great way of trying to save that boundary. Should have gone with it. Full arm stretch, dive. They call it the fish dive. He went for that slide with his legs. Went very, very quickly to find leg. Goes for 4. Taizman, he's got to be careful. These sort of deliveries can release that pressure. Much better. Bang on a length. Hitting the bat hard. Nicely worked away. This is the moment here. They got to seize upon Lexington. And I'm sure Fadawaz will try and put extra bit of pressure on Thirindu Pereira from the other end. There comes the second slip. There comes the gully. Oh, so close. Fending, poking at that outswinger from Diazaman. You can feel the tension. He's touch nervous here. Obviously, any new batter at this stage will be nervous. This is not an easy situation against a good attack. That required rate is climbing towards 10 runs per over. Where are you going to score your runs? Another loose shot. 7 gone. 37 for 4. 37 for 4 after 7 overs. This innings is going nowhere for the 76 Cricket Academy against Lexington Shotgun, fourth quarter final of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025 edition. Spin introduced Mujahid Amin, someone with a lot of experience, understand these conditions. Ahmed Tariq is a good player of spin. He will look to play a few shots just to break shackles. He must not get into a bit of a shell here. Ahmed Tariq, he's got to play a few shots because two ways about going here, chasing this target. He needs some support from the other end, and that support doesn't mean only survival. It has to be run scoring. Then he can relax and play into more safer zone, or he has to go himself, play those big shots. That's clever bowling, making him stretch and fetch from off stump. Mujahid Amin is a very, very clever operator. Loads of experience, understand these conditions. Having a word with the wicketkeeper. Good use of the feet, will just be a single. Clear urgency here from Ahmed Tariq against spin. Against pace, he's been kept quiet. 11 of 20 deliveries for him. Three into Pereira. On strike. Another dot ball. 3 of the over. 8 gone. 40 for 4. Excellent delivery. Right on the money. Hitting the bat hard. Tahir Zaman is one of those bowlers. He's a bit of enforcer in this attack. Skiddy in nature. He's quick. Can hurry you, especially under lights. The dew coming onto the surface, he will skid onto you. You can't afford to be late while executing your strokes. Oh, he was coming down the pitch. He took a bit of a risk. Turned out to be a wonderful Yorker at the end. Did well to dig that one out. Ahmed Tariq just trying to impose himself. Something is got to give now. Played away on the offside from Trindu Pereira. Gets a single. 2 of 7. I wonder what would be going through his head at the moment. They must reassess. They must take few calculated risk here. Otherwise, it's going to be dead and buried for them. Loose delivery. Onto the pads. Good field placing. They got that fine leg very, very fine for that. For Ahmed Tarak, because he does like to use the pace. Early on, got a boundary. They moved it much finer. Eased it towards point. That's better from Thurindu. He also needs to be a little more proactive here. Look to get into that zone of looking to pounce on anything loose. It has to be a positive mindset. You just can't look for survival in T20 cricket. He plays that little paddle around the corner. Trap was set. It's Zaman with a well thought out plan to dismiss Ahmed Tarak, who's got himself into a shell against quality pace. Excellent catching. 5 down. 13 of 24. And that's pretty much the end for the 76 Cricket Academy here. 44 for 5 after 9 overs. .44 for 5 after 9 overs. It's turning out to be A one-sider. Nicely punched off the back foot from Trindu Pereira. 5 down for 45. In deep, deep trouble. Cut away. Finds a space on the offside. Looking very, very sharp in the field. Mujahid Raza, economical so far. Mujahid Amin has got a lot of experience over the years. He's been around for a long time. He's just doing a simple job. Keep it tight. There and thereabouts. No room whatsoever to work with. Oh, that was low flat chance. I think it was Faisal Beg down there. Half a chance goes backing. This will tell us a bit more. Did that carry? Not quite. Good effort. Tavindu Pereira is not sure. His footwork has been quite fidgety. Not moving forward, not moving back. He's got to get that stride out, drive the ball down the ground. Another top over. 10 overs gone, 48 for 5. Players will have drinks. 48 for 5 after 10 overs. Lexington absolutely all over 76 Cricket Academy at the moment. And it's a game of momentum. In the last 5 overs, it was all Lexington with the bat. They got away from them. And then it really became same sort of story with the bat. They were controlling the game beautifully up till 15th over. The 7 Days Cricket Academy spinners bowling well. Then it all started with the drop catch by Zainullah at long on. Then the momentum shift. They scored 60 odd in the last 5, and then they never looked back. With the new ball, they came back with intensity, hitting those good areas, picking up wickets. Goes for that reverse and finds the placement. A boundary after a very, very long time from Rail. Nicely swept away for 4. Junaid Afridi. Part-time off spin. Use of the feet from Rail. Lifts it up in the air and all the way for 6. That's a fine cricket stroke from Rail Ahmed. He's come out with a clear intent here. I think that's the right approach. There's no point in just looking to survive. Why not play a few shots? Solid in defense. So far 12 runs with the first 4 deliveries. It's got to keep going here. Oh, that was just balloon up in the air and just avoided the wicket keeper. Not sure he got bat on it. Leg bias is a signal, but clear sign of intent. Something we haven't seen from the top order. Zainullah was looking to play a few shots. Got out. Amin played few shots. Got out. Then they got into a bit of a shell. Dot ball to finish. 11 gone, 60. 1 for 5, 103 required of the last 9 overs. Mujahid Amin to continue. Tosses one up in the air and nicely driven by Ray. He's looked the best batter so far. Who's ever came to the crease, he's looking all of a sudden in great control, great shape. He's really impressed in his short stay so far. He's just faced 8 deliveries, but seems like he's playing on a different surface. He's been out there for 100 deliveries the way he's striking the ball. It's amazing when you are fearless, you back yourself, you have that belief. More often than not, it goes your way. But if you're a little tentative and then you're second guessing yourself, that's where the trouble really is for you. On the cards. Mujahid is a very, very smart thinker. Mixing things quite beautifully. Not giving really any sort of room to work with. Good use of the feet. That's excellent batting. Hundred more required of 50 deliveries, 12 runs per over is possible. It's gonna take something extraordinary from these two and the rest of the order. I think it's time for Terindu Pereira to also back himself and try to play few shots, especially from the shorter end, the leg side boundary. He's got to back himself. Now he's played 15 deliveries. It's high time that he gets going. End of another tidy over. 12 gone, 66 for 5. $66 for 5 after 12 overs. 98 more required. Rail is striking the ball well, but Terindu Pereira needs to back himself here, play few shots. Junaid continuing. First over cost him 12. It's a full toss. Sliced away on the offside. Was quite high. Was advancing down the pitch. Gets away with it. It's a wet outfield. Quite a bit of dew around. Credit to Lexington, the way they bowled. Rahil, he'll be inching to play that big shot. There's risk involved as well, but he's got to go for it. To have any chance in this game, they got to keep playing shots. Couple of runs, but they need those big boundaries. Those 4s and 6s is what is required. That required rate is over 12 and a half. This is still manageable, but once it gets past above 13, 14 runs per over, then there is no real hope. Again pushing, throw slightly off target. Good running between the wickets. Again worked away on the onside. Singles won't really bother Lexington. And they know that they've got things under control. They're into 7 of 15 deliveries. Heaved away for a single. 13 overs gone. 74 for 5. $74 for 5 after 13 overs. Fourth quarter final of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025 edition. Live from this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Faisal Beg into the attack. Lexington in complete control here of the situation. Right from the 15th over onward, while they were batting, they were struggling. They pick up the pace, 60 odd in the last 5 overs. Ever since then, they never look back. Surely that was a chance. Sand behind the stumps, not able to grab that one. Faisal Beg, he can be quite a tricky customer because he pauses and he pauses, and then he able to adjust his length accordingly. Terindu Pereira goes for a bit of a heave again. He's got himself into such a shell. Not easy when your wicket's falling around him, and he needs to really play a few shots here. That's the last roll of the dice. They will have to go after the bowling now. Both these batters. Heaved away on the leg side from Rail as well. Fielding very good from Lexington. That first catch from Taizaman was an absolute beauty of a thing. Travelling at mid-wicket, was in close, caught it like no trouble whatsoever. Knocks him over. Faisal Beg with a strike. That's the end of a struggling Terindu Pereira for 10. 6 down for 78. He pauses and then he delivers. Heave across the line, off stump, push back. 78 for 6. Excellent over from Faisal Beg comes to an end. The 76 Cricket Academy, they are absolutely struggling here. 14 gone, 79 for 6. Big shot from Ishad. And he's found the gap here. Kashyap waiting for the confirmation, which either mean fraction shot on that occasion. Powerful player, Ishad. I think it just fell short of the ropes. Certainly from the naked eye. Powerfully struck off the back foot. Still they want to make sure that they get it right, and why not when you have technology? Yes, that's the confirmation. 4 of the first ball. Oh, great effort in his follow through. Oh, he's a real fighter. Mujahid Amin did struck him on his head as well in the follow through. Shad wants to change the bat. Goes for it. Big shout. And I think they got their man. That's the end of Irshad. Good stumping from Zan. Mujahid Amin picks up a wicket. Clever bit of bowling. Really fired that one in. Lost a bit of balance. And the wicketkeeper does the rest. 7 down for 85. Mujahid Amin to continue. Wahab Hassan pushes that one straight to backward point. It's going to be overthrows. Now you will see a lot of energy at the crease with Wahab. Always very, very quick. "86 for 7. This game is pretty much done and dusted. Really looked the best from the 7 District Cricket Academy. They're in with a shout here. Mujahid is already raised his finger, but he's not the umpire. Kashif has gone upstairs to have a look for that confirmation. It was a brilliant throw from Nasir Faraz. This is going to be very, very tight. Wahab. Next frame. Did he make it? Well, he may get that benefit of the doubt. Not quite conclusive from that angle. Worked away on the onside and just a single. That's the end of the over. 89 for 7 after 15 overs. Slapped down the ground. No real timing on that occasion from Rail. But he clearly looked the best batter from 7 Districts Cricket Academy. The rest of them looked pretty ordinary against good pace. '90 for 7. Turning out to be another one-sider here. Fourth quarter-final of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025 edition. It's a game of momentum in those last 5 overs. It really changed the course of this game for the 7 Districts Cricket Academy. They were buzzing. They were all over them. That's a decent strike, but not quite timing it well enough. Another one goes. Looking to play that helicopter shot. And if a good knock from Rail comes to an end, comes to a close, Usman Pandit takes the catch. 8 down for 91. '91 for 8. Beautifully bowled by Faisal. 2 for 7 for him. Very useful cricketer, Faisal Beg. Handy in that middle order. Handy with the ball. Knocked him over with a beautiful delivery. Hitting the top of off stump. That's the end of Nabil Aziz. 8 down for 91. Looking to go across the line to a straight edge delivery. 9 for 91. The 7 District Cricket Academy. '91 for 9 after 15.5 overs. Mohammad Umar, the last man in. Nicely bowled by Faisal Beg. 16 overs done. 91 for 9. Nice flowing drive from Wahab Hassan. He's a handy batter low down the order. Another disappointing show from 7 Districts Cricket Academy. They had things under control, even chasing 164. They had the batting, but they didn't turn up, unfortunately. Solid in defense. Try and bat out the overs. Have some game time in the middle. It has become a dead rubber now. Fourth quarterfinal of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025 about to come to a close. 1 wicket required for Lexington. Solid in defense is Wahab Hassan. Quick bouncer. Not a bad delivery to just test him. He's coming onto that front foot a little too early. Fast bowler didn't like that. He looks to break the shackles. This could be the end of the game. And put down. Simple chance. They fielded really well up till this point. I think it's Faisal Beg who was not balanced enough. Harbison just looking to play a big shot. Got that top edge. Now he'll be looking to take a single. Gets that one away. Fine. And he'll keep the strike. 17 overs done. 94 for 9. Faisal Beg to continue here. Harbison just trying to survive. Target boundary here and there. He goes for a big shot and he hits it all the way for 6. Takes it on the full. Whack over mid-on. Previous over against Tayazumani miscued one. Now he's got it absolutely off the middle of the bat. Faisal Beg will look to tempt him again. It's pretty much done and dusted. It's down to formalities now. Nicely bowled. I think he had a 4 to really slow it up on that middle and leg stump. Make him hit towards mid wicket. It's a no ball. Just overstepping the mark. So it's an opportunity for Wahab Hassan to have a free hit. That one just skidded on and kept a little low. Doesn't quite make use of that free hit. He's knocked him over. That clever bit of bowling from Faisal Beg. Pushed one through a little quicker. Enticed him to go through the onside. And that's the end of the game. Lexington shotgun. They have won by 62 runs. A really clinical performance. It's relatively inexperienced young side of 7 Districts Cricket Academy. They lost the plot in the last 5 overs. And the momentum really shifted from there onwards. That's the batting card, a sorry looking batting card for the 7 District Cricket Academy. 4 for Zainullah. Aminullah thrown his bat around, got 15, 13 for Ahmed Tariq. He was tied down by high class pace bowling. 24 deliveries, ducked 4 for Aman Ali. That's where all trouble started. Azam went for 4 contributions down the order. Terindu Pereira got stuck, 10 for 19 deliveries. Ray Ahmed was really the best batter of this lineup today on view, 30 in quick time. Bowling was outstanding, 2 wickets for Wali Afridi. Mohsen was the chief destroyer, really set the tone, 2 for 14. A wicket each there for Zaman and Mujahid Amin, and 4 wickets towards the end for Faisal Beg, 4 for 14. Well, that's the match summary of the 4th quarter final of the tournament. 163 for 5, batting first Lexington shotgun. Alam Sher was their top scorer with 46 of 23. Contribution down at the bottom from Faisal Beg, 33 not out. 2 wickets for Muhammad and 1 wicket each for Wahab and Nabil. And in reply, 101 all out. Top scorer was Rail with 34 wickets for Faisal Beg, 2 each for Mohammad Mohsen and Wali Afridi. We will take a short little break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all the administration behind the scenes working for this tournament. Big congratulations for them to put up a great show. And we would also like to thank our sponsors, commercial partner, Sport Ethic, broadcast partner, CricketLaunch.tv. In the fourth quarter-final of the tournament, Lexington Shotgun, they have defeated the 76 Cricket Academy by 62 runs. Commencing ahead, we would like to move on to the Player of the Match award for the night. The award will be presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, the Honourable Match Referee, to Faisal Beg for his outstanding performance. 33 with the bat, 4 wickets for 14 runs with the ball. He was really a star of the show for Lexington Shotgun in this all-important fourth quarter final of the tournament. Brilliant performance from Faisal, picking up his award. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो फैसल. थोड़ा सा टीम उस टाइम पे स्ट्रगल कर रही थी, वो नॉक खेलना बहुत ज़रूरी था और आखिर में आपको मोमेंटम मिला. क्या आपका थॉट प्रोसेस था उस स्टेज पे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. जब मैं बैटिंग करने के लिए गया तो मेरे जहन में यही था कि विकेट में थोड़ा ब्रेक था उस टाइम. तो मेरा ये था कि मैं जितना लंबा जाऊंगा, जितना भी स्ट्राइक रेट करूंगा, वो हमारी टीम के लिए 4 बाग में 4 ओवर में हम कवर कर लेंगे. तो वही हमने किया कि हमने 160 अचीव किया. तो ये हमने बहुत अच्छा टोटल किया.
160 करने के बाद फैसल आपको लगा कि ड्यू भी है, हम इनको कंटेन कर लेंगे, क्योंकि उनके पास भी काफ़ी अच्छे यंगस्टर्स थे, काफ़ी पोटेंशियल था उस बैटिंग लाइनअप में, लेकिन जैसे आपके फास्ट बॉलर्स ने स्टार्ट लिया.
ऊपर से ये था कि हमारे फास्ट बॉलर ने अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया और हमने विकेट जल्दी उनकी ली. ठीक है. और बाद में फिर स्पिनर को ड्यू में थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है बॉलिंग करना, लेकिन फिर भी वो हमारे स्पिनर ने अच्छी बॉलिंग की और हमने उनको पकड़ी, जल्दी से पकड़ा.
All the best for the semi-final. Very well done, Faisal.
Thank you.
We are done and dusted with the post-match presentation, but do join us tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. local time. We have got 2 plate semi-finals coming up, back-to-back. Action-packed day lies ahead. Till then, it's goodbye from Sharjah Cricket Stadium.